We Void on the Tesla. He could Void block, though. We're going to have our Rage for the Bats to make sure that we don't mess that up. Okay, let's Rage. And that's probably going to be a good game. He logged on that side. We're going to pop the ability. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, all it took was that one push. We set it up perfectly. Skeleton King on one side, E-Golem and Night Witch on the other. That's just GG's. The most toxic deck in Clash Royale is back in the meta, baby. This E-Golem deck has the second highest win rate in all of Clash Royale right now. This is the full deck right here, and I'll go ahead and put the link to it in the YouTube notes. This deck is a 3-crown machine. I've been playing this deck for a while now, and I've had a blast using it. The deck itself features Evo Wizard, Evo Skeletons, Triple Spell, Elixir Golem, Skeleton King, and Night Witch. And a little spoiler, we end up going 12-0 in this Classic Challenge. That's how good this deck is. So let's hop into some games, and let's get some 3 crowns, baby. Alright, into our first match here. And one thing also that I would recommend with this deck is running the Cannoneer Tower. That is the best variant of the deck. But if you don't have Cannoneer Tower at a high enough level, you can definitely just rock the Princess Tower as well. He drops his Giant Skeleton in the back. We're going to go for a Night Witch. The good thing about this deck is you can kind of just turn your brain off. Like, you don't really have to think too much. You kind of just want to survive single Elixir, and in double Elixir, try and make a massive push. I'm just going to let this cancel out, kind of see what he plays. All right, he drops a Berry. I'm going to cycle my Wizard, trying to get to my Evolved one, and also help defend the Berry. I'm not sure what he's running. Giant Skeleton Berry doesn't scream like any deck to me. Maybe a Hog Rider, maybe Goblin Drill. I'm not 100% sure. I'll just cycle my Skeleton King. Still trying to figure out what he's running. In hindsight, I probably should have cycled like something else. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna go absolutely crazy here. We're gonna do this. Skeletons to protect this. Beautiful. Look at those skeletons going to work. Skeleton King comes down. And we're going to choose to support this. I don't know if I want to support this any further. I guess I'll arrows here. And just take whatever damage we can get, honestly. Nice. He kind of misuses his Tesla. I'm just going to let this go. I've already spent enough. I could pop the Skeleton King ability, but he's just going down. Okay, arrows come down. We're fine. So he doesn't have Tesla in hand. We do have Evo Wizard and Evo Skeleton. So it might be time to make a push. Let's go ahead and go E-Golem in the back. When you do have both of your Evos in cycle, kind of like I have, you really, really want to make a push. Okay, perfect time. We have Evo Skeletons. We're going to place them in front of our E-Golem. I don't think he has Bomber in cycle, so we can just go like this. Boom. It's protected. We go like this. And now we get our Skeleton King down as well for great split lane pressure. I don't have arrows yet for the Evo Berry. I think what I'm just going to do is pop the Skeleton King ability, Rage up, and that tower's gone. It was really hard for him to defend both. Void on this, and we should be okay. Nah, I missed the Void, whatever. Easy peasy. I can actually kite over... Wait, can I? Yes, I can. I was like, I think I can kite over the Giant Skeleton. We're going to go ahead and do that. Cannoneer Tower's going to work. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, Ram Rider's pretty good, but it's fine. We got that Giant Skeleton on a leash, so easy first win, honestly. We didn't have to do anything too crazy. I'm going to go like this, try and pull in the Prince, and I don't. So at this point, we just need to stall out the game, and we're going to get another dub. E-Golem's really good at stalling out the match. You can kind of just, like, play it, and they kind of have to defend it. All right, we'll go ahead and Void here, take this tower. Easy first match. Didn't have to think too hard about it, to be completely honest. Look at that. That E-Golem kite is absolutely everything. Poor guy can't break through. So, not quite a 3-crown, but an easy 2-crown. We'll take the dub. Catch you in the next match. Right into our next match here against Shadman. One of the other reasons I like this deck is a lot of times you can just, like, completely ignore your opponent's push and just go in at the bridge. I'm not going to be doing that right now, but it's possible. Okay, Skeleton King going to do really good against this barrel, and it's going to charge up his meter, so he should have a full meter after this. Nearly. Firecracker comes down. I think I'm just going to let it do its thing. We're going to do this. Okay, he's running Hog EQ. This should force out a log, hopefully, and keep my Night Witch healthy. We're going to Void. And I think he needs to spend a little something on this. Yeah, okay, guards come down. So it looks like it's Hog EQ. I'm not entirely sure. That's just what it looks like. We're going to go Skeletons high. And I believe that full counter is Wall Breakers. Beautiful. Venus Rage over here. Defense can be kind of tricky with this deck. Like, especially with the Cannoneer Tower. If they're running swarms or log bait, it can be kind of tricky to defend, so you just want to be patient. And honestly, if you can survive single Elixir without losing a tower, you already have an advantage. So it's okay to play a little defensive in single Elixir, because like I mentioned, it can be hard to defend. So he protected this last time. I reckon he's going to do it again. So we're going to arrows like last second. I thought he was going to protect it, but that's okay. It is what it is. Okay, I feel like he might go like Hog here. Not sure. We're going to drop our Skeleton King either way. Interesting. We don't yet know what his win condition is. He's playing like really passive, so it's usually when I see the... I'm just going to void here. Usually when I see the Firecracker like that, I think it's Princess, but that's not always the case. Fortunately, guards are really good against the Cannoneer, so I have to drop this. And I'm going to do what I said and just ignore everything and go in. Have my arrows ready if he cycles back to a Firecracker. Oh, I don't even need to play anything on that. That's just going to get eaten up. I'm just going to rage on this. And look at that Evil Wizard absolutely going to work. Arrows on the Firecracker. And my boy just lost his tower. That's what I'm talking about, is picking your spots, knowing when it's good for you to just ignore everything and go in. Super, super important. Void here. Rage here. Oh, Evil Wizard has been getting so much value for us. Absolutely insane. I love Evil Wizard. Okay, we need to be careful on the counter push, as is tradition. We're going to go like this. As long as you don't lose both towers, we're okay. Okay, we're going to get nice arrows here. Beautiful. And we got King Tower activation. Good game to this guy. We're never really too threatened there. Really important moment in the game when I just ignored his 2 Elixir wall breakers and went in the opposite lane. Got us the easy dub. So we'll hold it. We'll catch you in the next match. Into our next match. Still hunting for that 3 crown that I said was prominent. But at the very least, this deck is really, really good at taking towers. We're going to drop Skeletons in the back, see if we can force out some Elixir. If he doesn't play anything, I will cycle my Wizard. I'm fine doing that if I have my Night Witch in cycle, because then if he plays like a Balloon or something, I can at least play Night Witch. Not a bad Mother Witch, but the Wizard's going to take care of it anyway, so it's probably not the greatest. We're going to do this, actually. Oh, I was trying to get it to splash onto everything. Okay, I have an idea. Let's go ahead and do this. I tried to keep my Wizard alive, but it didn't really work. Okay. Berry here, or arrows onto the berry. We have Rage ready for like a Swarm Troop or something like that. And he essentially wasted his Valkyrie. No, Mother Witch, no, 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 no. Darn it. I raged because I was trying to take care of the Mother Witch, but it's all good. We ended up taking the tower anyway, so that's fine. Mother Witch is definitely a card that you don't want to see, but you can see there, it didn't even matter. He still took his tower, so it's fine. And you also have Void for the Mother Witch, like if you have enough Elixir. In hindsight, maybe I should have just voided it. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I'm actually going to pressure here. The reason is I want to be able to get away with a cheap Evo Skeleton defense. And if he's spending all of his money defending the 3 crown, he won't be able to support the Pekka. So let's immediately do this. Look, he just probably got enough Elixir for the Mega Knight. And you can see now the Pekka just gets obliterated. Okay, Cannoneer should finish off the Pekka, I think. Maybe she gets 1 swing. Yeah, she's going to get 1 swing. That's okay. Not the end of the world. Because look at how much damage we did on the other side. That's what I'm talking about. Might have to do like an Elixir Golem kite here, like this. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what I should have done in that situation, but that's okay. We saved the tower, which is what matters. Kind of what matters. He has 2 Mega Knights down. I'm not going to lie, that is fairly concerning. So let's go ahead and get our Skeleton King down. Get our arrows down. Get our Void down. And get our Elixir Golem kite ready. Oh no, it's falling apart. It's falling apart. Uh-oh. We gotta rage this all up. We gotta go in, please, please, please. Oh, we're so close. We were so close. Well, how much does Void do? Come on. Void Rage, please. Please, give it to me. Oh, he void blocks, but it's not enough. Bang! Alright, I'm not gonna lie, that wasn't a perfect game. I low-key almost choked that, but we'll keep it in there because it's our first 3 crowns. See you in the next one. Into our next match here, and you know, am I playing this deck perfectly? Absolutely not. But that just goes to show you don't need to be very good to play this deck. If you are not a great Clash Royale player, you should play this deck. Honestly, the skill floor, the barrier to entry for learning this deck is really low. Different from the decks I usually play, like Log Bait or anything fun like that. If I had Void in Cycle, I would Void on the Mortar, but I'm just going to ignore it. I'm going to leak a little bit. I don't want to play anything into the Mortar. Him not having Mortar in hand is pretty good for me. Alright, I'll just cycle my Wizard here. Magic. And then the Mortar's going to die. He's leaking as well, so... Okay, Zappy's come down. No Mortar in hand. I'm tempted to go in, but it is just kind of risky. I'm going to do it. You know, what's the worst that can happen? I'm running Elixir Golem, you know? You know? I wish I had my Void in Cycle. But that is still going to get cleaned up more than likely. Let's do this. Just to get even more damage. Nice. It forces out the Musketeer, which is awesome. I need to be careful of a Mortar, though. I'm sure it's coming. Yeah, the Archie blows. Let's do this. That rage was really bad, I'm not gonna lie. That's okay, though. He did his job. He did his job. Cannonier's gonna clean up everything. Decent defense. I do need to be careful of the Evo Mortar. I'm gonna try and void it, but they can void block, so it's kind of scary. Okay, Giant Evo Skeleton, or Skeleton King's gonna do his best, but his best is not enough. Wasn't ready for that. Hog Mortar. Used to be really common. Don't see it as much now, but still a really good deck. I could support this. I think I'm just going to play it safe. Let it go. Try and get to my Evo Wizard. Just drop a Wizard in the back. So Hog Mortar. Honestly, you have a lot of good answers for Hog. Even though you don't have a building, a lot of your troops do fairly well against the Hog. Okay. We're going to reset here. Evo Skeletons as well. Super, super important. Let's go E-Golem. What do I want to void on? I'm going to void on the Xe. Rage. Okay. This should all be cooked pretty soon here. Shout out to the Evo Wizard. Let's get arrows down. Beautiful. Taking care of that Executioner was so important. We're going to rage onto everything. Void on the Executioner. And I'd be really impressed if he stopped this. I mean, he definitely could, but nah. It's just gone. It just gets eviscerated. That's what I'm talking about. Really, really nice push. Oh, good at NATO by him, but we're just going to arrows rage and kill everything. And that's what this deck does, man. Look at those E-Golemites just absolutely tearing him up. We're going to go Skeleton King in case he goes for a Mortar, but we're on the verge of another 3 crowns. So yet again, another easy win. He was only able to go in for 1 Hog Rider, so we're going to go ahead, hold that W, catch you in the next one. Into our next match here against Bala Verde, I think is how you'd say it. We're going to go ahead and split Skeletons. I think splitting Skeletons is the best starting play for this deck. Personally, helps you get to your Evos. Then you usually end up having your Evo Skeletons and Evo Wizard in cycle at the same time, which is kind of nice. Okay, he does that. We'll go ahead and pop our ability. Okay. And cycle our Wizard just to try and get to our Evo one. Yeah, okay, nice. We forced out the Golden Knight ability early. That's kind of why I popped it. I was like, oh, maybe he'll use his ability early. Cannoneer should clean up the rest of this. Wow, he got back to another ability. That's kind of crazy. I'm not even going lie. I'm surprised. Void here just cleans it up. Wizard threatens a shot, but I think the Princess Tower takes care of it. I'm just going to wait. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to wait. Let's do this. The Goblin Drill is definitely one of the toughest win conditions for you to defend. Skeleton King and Wizard are really good answers for it, though, but just in general, your Cannoneer Tower like kind of sucks against Goblin Drill. So, I'll have to use my Skeleton King here. I could use my Evo Wizard, but I didn't want to spend all that. I'll do this. See what he rocks. It's Void here. I just want to get 1 shot from the Wizard. Give me something. Oh, 2 shots? Nah, just 1. I don't want to be going same lane as Goblin Drill, though, is kind of the problem. Let's do this. And we're going to go Evo Skeletons. Beautiful. Good job, little Larrys. I'm gonna rage up. I mean, it makes sense to rage on those skeletons. We have arrows ready for like a firecracker or something. Okay, perfect. He goes ghost. Fine with me. I'm gonna arrows onto this. We hit the ghost. As long as we don't activate King Tower there, we're good. Okay, and once again, we're just gonna kite this over. Okay, this is kind of scary. I need a void on this. Evo skeletons are like the bane of this deck's existence in general. It's like pretty scary. Fortunately, now I don't have void for this executioner. It's just gonna eat up my push, like absolutely eat it up. So that's unfortunate. I didn't really need that NATO, to be honest. This is going to splash onto the tower, so that's absolutely huge. We're going to drop our wizard in the back. Skeleton's high for the dash. That is absolutely going to be coming here. Wizard should clean most of this up. Shoutouts to Wizard. Don't know about the Night Witch in front. In hindsight, I think that was a mistake. But that Executioner was a mistake. We're going to go arrows here, and now this is our time. This is our time. We got to rage everything up. Get down a second E-Golem. Oh, as soon as he makes that bad NATO, it's GG's. Alright, well, another day, another easy dub. Hopefully that shows you how to defend Goblin Drill. I mean, you actually have pretty good answers. As long as you have the Wizard or the Skeleton King in cycle, you're going to be fine. GG's to that Goblin Drill player. We'll take the dub. Catch you in the next one. Alright, into our next match against Charlie. So far, haven't had too many issues with this deck. I will say if you play against like Log Bait or something, or certain drill decks, or certain good players, you could get destroyed. I'm going to rage this just because, like, man, just as I'm talking about Log Bait, we go against a minor Goblin Drill deck, or Goblin Barrel deck. As long as you don't completely lose your tower in single Elixir, you can be okay. Let's see if he goes, like, for Princess. Nah, he doesn't. Okay. Oh, it'd be nice to have my King Tower activated against this deck. We're going to go ahead and do that. Perfect. Come on, shoot. Shoot. Yeah. That's worth it. Even if we take a little bit of Firecracker chip, I think it's worth it. Let's just do this. And I don't think I need to spend anything on that. Oh, so far so good. I like the matchup, actually. I'm not too threatened by what I've seen so far. We're going to go ahead, play skeletons like this. Maybe predicting a miner. Nah, he just goes for Muskie in the back. I'm going to push away from that Musketeer. Okay, he goes for a miner barrel. Let's go Evil Wizard. It'll actually defend everything, and it will defend the Musketeer. And he just spent 6 Elixir that he won't have on defense. Oh, he's doubling down here. I love that. Okay. Let's rage this up, and goodbye to your tower. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I just made a few decisions at a macro level that ended up, like, taking his entire tower. Like, how crazy is that? Like, what did I just do that was crazy? I didn't do anything crazy. Like, it's in single Elixir. I just kind of defended and made a push, and that's the power of this deck. It's very, very good at punishing opponents that are over-aggressive. Like, if they make one aggressive push, they pretty much lose their entire tower. So keep that in mind. We're going to go ahead and do this. This should defend most of it. And you can see on paper, Log Bait is like a horrible matchup for my deck. But we're killing it right now. Okay, we're going to kite this over. Beautiful kite. Beautiful kite. Nice. And once that Musketeer crosses, we're going to go Skeleton King on it. We're going to go Wizard here. Nice. That kite was so smart. Oh, that barrel is desperate. You can feel the desperation in the barrel. And at this point, I gotta say, just good luck to my brother. We're back to another E-Golem. We're gonna go ahead and arrows on the cracker. And look at him. He knows. He knows. He knows. We have 2 E-Golems down. We're gonna rage up everything. And that's an easy 3 crown. I don't know. My man played that pretty bad. We got a BM to stay in Persona. And we'll go ahead and catch y'all in the next one. And into our next match against Shay. Yeah, that E-Golem kite is super important to learn. You would play it on either this tile or this tile of the opposite lane. So definitely add that to your repertoire, I will say. Alright, minor control. Not great for me, but could be worse. I'm going to go in here. I mean, I'm up a teeny bit of Elixir. I can Void on like a building or something if he plays like, yeah, Tesla. We're going to go Void. Rage onto these bats. Oh, and I missed 2 of the bats. That kind of sucks, but that's okay. We would have gotten a lot more damage had we not missed that, but we still get a good amount of damage. More damage than they got, which is nice. Yeah, that's great damage for us. So we take these arrows. Okay, not bad. I'm still thinking about that Mr. Rage, but it doesn't matter. He logged anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. So minor control can be difficult, but we have a very, very healthy lead. So I'm happy about that. Let's go Wizard onto this. And that is a 5-for-5 trade. Ooh, and he goes for the poison. Okay, so that was pretty aggressive. It's good to know that he has poison, but since he doesn't have poison in cycle, we can go for a Night Witch in the back. We're up a little bit of Elixir as well, because that was a 5-for-5 trade before he poisoned, so we're up at least 3 Elixir, if not 4 Elixir. We'll see. Go ahead and do this. Make sure we void on the Tesla. He could void block, though. We're going to have our rage for the bats. Make sure that we don't mess that up. Okay, let's rage. And that's probably going to be a good game. He logged on that side. We're going to pop the ability. And that's what I'm talking about. The 3-crown power of this deck is absolutely insane. Like, all it took was that one push. We set it up perfectly. Skeleton King on one side. E-Golem and Night Witch on the other. And my boy... That's just GG's. Easy peasy, man. We're going to go ahead and arrows here. We're going to Night Witch. And I'm just going to cycle spells at this point. Arrows take the game. Another day. Another 3-crown victory. Taking down the sweats. GG's to that guy. Hopefully that goes to show how powerful this deck is. We'll take the dub. Catch you in the next one. Into our next match here. So far, so good. Haven't hit any roadblock blocks. We've actually had some, like, not great matchups, and we've actually ended up playing really, really well. So, I'm having a lot of fun playing this deck. If you've never run Elixir Golem, you must be a very good person. But, you know, it's okay every once in a while to have a little fun. Play a little toxic deck. It's okay. This guy might be running the same deck as me. It kind of looks like it, low-key. Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, he's running the same deck. Like moths to a flame. Toxicity blooms. Oh, my boy might have just sold this game. Because love grows where my rosemary goes, and nobody gets 3-crowned like him. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, I thought we were kind of cooked there for a little second, but no. We just won! Oh my god, we just 3-crowned him in like 2 seconds. We were like a minute into the match and this dude already got 3-crowned. GG's in the mirror matchup. I don't know what to say. We'll take it. We'll see you in the next one. Next match here against King. It looks like he likes running log bait. That would be unfortunate for me if that is the case. But we'll see. It's not log bait. Spend a lot here. Good bridge block by me, though. That was, like, super important. He spent a lot there. That's kind of why I'm doing this, to be completely honest. I'm just going to rage this up. I mean, let's take the damage. Let's take the damage, why don't we? Give it to me. Okay, tower down. Yeah, he's probably going to take my tower here, though, because we're pretty aggressive there, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, lava comes down. That makes sense. We do have Wizard. I don't think he has Void and Cycle. If you play Wizard, like, right next to your tower, it's, like, really hard for them to get the Void off. It's still possible, but it's, like, difficult. Like, this tower right here, it's, like, hard for them to get a Void off. We're gonna Void of our own, like, just on the balloon, like this. See, like, see how his Void is hitting the tower and the Wizard? That's what we're going for. Okay. I'm just gonna rage on this, honestly. I'll take whatever damage I can get. And whatever damage I can get is apparently gonna be a lot. Apparently it's gonna be the whole tower. See, now we're in a good position where, like, he still needs to spend to take both towers, which is awesome for us. So, like, he needs to spend to take both towers, and we can always just opt to, like, ignore and threaten the 3-crown. So, at this point, we're looking really, really, really good in this match, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? Cannoneer also does really good against Lava and Golem and large tanks and stuff like that. So, go Wizard like this. My boy is setting up his defense, and I respect it. Evil Wizard just eating him up, though, so that's good. We're going to arrows over here, and that Lava Hound just got eviscerated. Couldn't be easier for me. Void on the balloon. And my boy is not breaking through. And now he still has to defend. Evil Wizard gonna eat him up. Look at that Evil Wizard. Look at that Evil Wizard. It's beautiful, ain't it? He still needs to spend on the other side as well. He has to spend a balloon. You can void it. And if you're someone who doesn't like playing Lava Hound like me, then this is an easy win. GG's to this guy. I feel like we played the matchup beautifully. L Lava Hound player. We're gonna go ahead and BM to stay in Persona. Catch you in the next one. Into our next match here against this guy. I like his banner. I like pixelated Goblin Giants. Pretty cool. You already know. Splitting Skeleton's first play. See what he does. He doesn't play anything. I'll play my Wizard. Kind of risky, though. I don't have my Night Witch or my Void in cycle, so if he goes Balloon, I'm cooked. Oh, is he running the same thing? Little mirror matchup, perhaps? Perhaps. Yeah. We are in a compromised position right now with our hand, if he chooses to go in. And he doesn't, thankfully. He's playing it conservative. Alright, we're definitely in a mirror match. That's so funny. That's so funny that we're in a mirror match. We're just going to rage this up. I don't really have, like, a greater play, to be honest with you. Yeah. Alright, well. Let's see what we can do here. Wizard like this, so it's difficult for him to void. Yeah, he can do that. Evil Wizard is hella going to save us here, because he can't void on it in that position. Nice. Really, really good defense. Really important defense. We're going to have our void ready for his Wizard. He does have the same idea. And let's go, baby. Absolutely destroyed in the mirror match. Let's go ahead and give him the good game. That could have gone either way, but we kind of just, I don't know, we defended well. We weren't too aggressive. And my boy knows that he's cooked, and I respect that. He didn't give up, though. Maybe he should give up. Yeah, it's going to be tower down more than likely. Wow, he didn't give up all the way. That's smart. I mean, he could still win this match, to be completely honest. Okay. Well defended by my brother. Let's go ahead and go for a Night Witch. We're almost in Spell Cycle range. Actually, not really. Maybe like 500 would be Spell Cycle range. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see what he does here. That might have been bad by me. That's what I'm saying. This matchup is always on a tightrope. Okay. Okay now. We're okay now, though. So he still needs to spell on those, because those will do a lot of damage if he's not careful, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, he doesn't want the tower to get into Spell Cycle range, so he needs to defend everything. Like, even now, he still needs to defend everything. I want to wait till he pops the ability to go for... Okay, never mind. Evo Wizard, so crucial on defense. I'm just going to rage. I don't want to mess with those Evo Skeletons. We can void here. And at this point, we just need to stall out the game. I mean, we don't need to do too much. We can just start spell cycling. And if we just spam him, like, he has to defend. Like, he has to defend. We're going to go ahead and void. Good game to this guy. He actually played it well. This matchup is super fragile. It could seriously go either way. So he just made one mistake and it cost him the game. So good game to our fellow E-Golem player. We'll catch you in the next match. All right, into our next match here against Sped Loves No Skill. He's probably running E-Golem as well. Ooh, he's running Dagger Duchess. That's a good sign for us. Okay, I don't really have any cards that I would love to cycle. I can cycle my Rage. I'll just do it. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. We'll go Skeleton King here. There's a really popular Pekka deck in the meta right now. He could be running the Pekka deck. We'll just let the Skeleton King do its thing. I'm going to go like this to preserve the HP of my Skeleton King. It kind of looks like he's running Royal Giant, perhaps. Interesting play there. I only did this because he kind of spent a lot. Yeah, he's fine. He's running a Royal Giant. Good to know. Well defended by my opponent. Gotta give credit where credit's due. Okay, RG. A good RG player can put in the work, so we'll see if this guy is a good RG player or not. I will say it's good for us that he has Dagger Duchess in this matchup, so no complaints from me. Yeah, there's the RG. We're just going to go ahead. We're going to E-Golem into it. I think that's the move, because then I can play my support troops to defend the RG. I feel like that this is the move, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I think you just do this, right? Maybe Void on the Fisherman. I feel like that's what I want, but like I said, I could be wrong. Yeah, like Void here. Come on, low Larrys. Come on, low Larrys. Well defended, honestly. Oh, or is it? Nice. He has to waste his bar barrel. And have our wizard ready. He does have fireball, so we need to be careful and like make sure we spread out all of our stuff. But okay. Like I said, a good RG player can give you the work. That's all I'm gonna say. Can we block the fisherman maybe? I think we did. It's a great fisherman block by us. Nice, but I don't know. I think it's going to be too much for him, to be honest. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so apparently going same lane was the move. We're going to have our Night Witch ready. He has to go in for an... He didn't even go in for an RG. He went for one RG, and that was it. Good game. It's funny, he's sped loves no skill, but we're playing the no skill deck today. GG's to that guy. We'll see if we can get one more match in. 11-0 with this toxic deck. Let's see if we can get 12. Alright, into our final match of the video against Cyrus. We'll go ahead and split our skellies. I love having skeletons in our starting hand. I don't love that, though. Pekka first play. That's unfortunate. Pekka's a really... I don't know. Pekka's probably... Not the... Oh, no. Wait. I played my wizard too early. This game might be over before it started. I know you guys think I'm being dramatic, but... Okay, let's do this. Okay. Pekka NATO is interesting to me. He might have just sold, though. I'm not going to lie. Might have just sold this match. So this matchup is always so fragile. Oh, I didn't know he had Firecracker. Shoot. Oh, he just played arrows? Let's do this. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful, laddies. Beautiful. Things are looking good. We're going to split this and try and get our King Tower activated. We don't get King Tower activated, unfortunately. It's okay. What we are doing is we're going to do this. Void here. You could Pekka on this. You probably will Pekka on the wizard, but it's tower down, right? Yeah. Very good, very good. Very good indeed. You've taken one tower, and he hasn't even taken one himself. Oh, is he going to give up? I was going to say, don't give up. Don't give up, my comrade. You very much could still win this match, but that's a lot of damage. On the verge of being 12-0 in this classic challenge. I'll tell you what, I'd be a fan of that. I'd be a fan of going 12-0. We're going to do this and immediately E-Golem. Yeah, he was ready for that, huh? He was ready for that. Arrows here make sense. But that Pekka is still getting munched. I'm happy about that. Don't know if we can defend, to be honest. I really don't. I think we just need to do this. Oh god, did we just sell? No, 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 come on, stay alive. Okay, no, it's not over. It's not over. Nearly sold, but we didn't. We didn't. You gotta keep the pressure on, man. You're the one who sold. Come on, give it to me, give it to me. Oh, what arrows. Evo Wizard, Evo Wizard, Evo Wizard, Evo Wizard. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me, give it to me. I deserve it. I deserve it. He's a toxic Pekka player. Yes! Let's go, baby. 12-0 in a classic challenge. We're going to go ahead and give him the good game. Right? Let's go. 12-0 against this Pekka player and in the classic challenge. We'll go ahead, take that dub, catch you in the outro. Well, there you have it. 12 wins in a classic challenge with this toxic E-Golem deck. I'll go ahead and put the link to the deck in the YouTube description. Please give this deck a try. It's fun. It's easy to play. It's the most fun I've had playing this game in a long time. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in another video real soon. Peace.